So I take a moment out in an absolutely beautiful place. I'm sitting next to a gorgeously lit tree, and I've come out here today because I find it really relaxing and I find it really peaceful to walk and be with the trees, and it's something I've felt my whole life as far as I can remember. So it's in my blood to want to be in the natural world. I'm talking today about ways that you can relieve stress by natural means. So there are ways that we know that can be pharmaceutical means. There are ways that we've been taught about that can reduce stress levels. I like to look at how we can do this in a way that we've done for thousands of years, where we can work with methods that are free and that empower ourselves through these methods. So there's a lot I could say about this today. I'm going to outline just 9 ones that I use on a regular basis. I can hear a dog barking over there in the woods. It's a beautiful woodland here. And I think one of them would be to be in here and just within yourself and not worry about what's sort of around you and who's passing by, and to just exist in that state that there's always going to be background stuff, you know, and that it will come and it will go. So that being present wasn't actually one of my 9 ways to relieve stress, but I just thought about it. First one I'd say is always change your environment. And we respond as beings to what's around us on a real cellular level. So we will respond to noises and stimulus, but we react in an energetic way. So if you're in an environment, I've worked in a busy office, for example, which was open plan with tons of phones ringing and bright fluorescent lights and people talking continuously, it, without realizing, can bear stress on the body, and you will find yourself tensing sometimes. So I find that coming out into a natural environment like this, the sun's just come out, it's beautiful, the birds are singing, I naturally feel calmer. And just taking yourself away from something a bit stressful, whether it's a relationship or a home environment or a work environment, and just doing something different, that will naturally just bring you into a place where you see a bigger perspective and you feel more peace inside you. So change your environment, take yourself away from it and get a different perspective. The second one I would say is earth yourself. So just get out here, be on the earth. Everything in life has a sort of an energy frequency. So electrical charge, the earth holds a negative electrical charge. And when you earth yourself, you can go barefooted. I like to lie on the earth. What happens is you take in the earth's natural energy, electrical charge. We tend to gather free radicals throughout the day as we're walking around, or we take in, there's a lot of radiation, there's a lot of things with phones and screens. So we're carrying that in our bodies, and you tend to eradicate those free radicals by being on the earth. So you're connecting, also you lower stress levels of being on the earth, and you also come into a place where you are balancing your blood pressure, you're boosting your immune system. It's really, really good for you. Same with grounding your energies. Really focus on the soles of your feet and feel the energy just coming back down into the earth, and just bring it right back down. Ground yourself. You're living on this beautiful planet. You're in tune with this all the time. Get in there, and this is what it's all about. Life is brilliant. So ground and earth yourself. Another thing is coming out here. Now, it's just beautiful, and the natural world gives out chemicals for communication between themselves, to clean the air. We breathe in those chemicals. So people have practicing, it's quite popular to practice forest bathing. You just sit in the middle of the woods. You breathe in those chemicals. You breathe in the atmosphere. The colour green responds to the heart chakra and is the universal colour of healing. So you can see this beautiful kind of golden green behind me. It just feels lovely. It's so beautiful to be here, And you will synchronize your energy with what's around you. Just breathe in the chemicals. I don't know about you, but when you walk into a woodland, you often feel peaceful. You might think that trees might be a little bit disruptive, or think that, we've cut down a lot of trees, right? But they don't. They give out a really peaceful vibe, and that's because I think they want to align us with their peace. So just come out, natural world, and be there. You will feel a change if you do it regularly. You'll feel a sense of higher amounts of calm in your body, and a sense of belonging as well. The fourth one is to be in the moment. I know we get a lot of hype these days, be in the moment, mindfulness, be in the moment. But it actually does work, because if you use your senses, you eyes, nose, taste, hearing, touch, this really puts you in the moment. So if you come out here and you say, I pick up a leaf and I feel a leaf, listen to the sound of the stream next to me and the birds singing, smell the air, taste the air, and it just makes a difference, because it really brings you back into the moment of just being alive. And being in the moment, you're not living in the past, you're not living in the future, you're just here in this beautiful being that you are, because you're a beautiful being as well. There's only one of you on the planet and you're fantastic. It just brings you away from the things you're worrying about and just puts you right back when I'm alive, and it's wonderful. The other one I would say, being in the moment, is the breath. When you're stressed, you're breathing up here a lot and you're quicker breathing. Now when you bring your breath back down to your lower abdomen, and check where you're breathing now. Am I breathing nice and deep in the belly? Am I breathing up here, When we're in our heads a lot, we tend to quicker breathe. And there's a lot of hot air in our heads, we're thinking, talking all the time. And when you let yourself just extend the out breath, because you can control your out breath. You can't control your in breath because it's autonomic, but the out breath you can control. So bring yourself back into this deep breath, and that instantly just gives you a sense of calm. If you're panicking, you're anxious, the breath is a wonderful way. Just bringing it back down. So the breath is amazing. That leads me on to, of course, meditation. Meditation, is practiced regularly, is a great way to just bring high levels of relaxation into your life. Helps you sleep better, helps you concentrate better, improves your memory, just brings a sense of bigger perspective, puts you into other realms of being, that takes you away to the physical manicness of being. And if you practice that regularly, at 20 minutes a day, for instance, you will notice a difference in your health levels, in your well-being, in your ability to deal with what life throws at you. Meditating out here with a lovely, lovely tree. And just again, letting those sounds pass you by and just being here, you will find a difference, and you will find your stress levels, the cortisol levels, they lower. You don't feel the need to rush. You think, this is a beautiful life. I wonder what I'm here for. What am I really here for? It's lovely. The other one is go for a walk. If you can go for a walk, because I know some people I speak to, they're in wheelchairs, they can't walk that far. Do it the way you can do it. If you can go for a walk, because walking or any kind of exercise increases natural serotonin, and it just puts you synchronized again with this just beautiful, beautiful earth. And there's so much going on at the moment. It's October here, and this tree I'm sitting under is full of red berries. You can't see it right now, but it's just fantastic. Go out there, walk, be in the natural world, feel that energy rush through your body, and as you walk, you naturally again come out of the thinking, and you just go into being. And I am here, it's magnificent, and you flow with whatever is, and you find that like magical things start appearing, and signs start appearing for you. So go out there and walk. The 8th one is quite simple. You drink a cup of tea. I drink a lot of herbal tea, and an ancient practice to drink tea, because you get a cup of tea. And I make mine with the plants that I gather out here in the summertime, and I dry them, and then I make my own herbal teas. I do buy herbal teas as well, but I like to make my own. The act of putting tea in a teapot, pouring the tea in, and just sitting really quietly and just drinking tea, just sipping tea, really slows you down, puts you into a meditative state. And if you use the plants, or you know what to pick in the wild, or you can go to an apothecary or a herbalist and buy actual teas that are working on natural calming. Some teas are specifically like hawthorn, lemon balm, chamomile. They work with calming you down naturally. So work with natural herbs for just bringing a bigger sense of just calming the body, calming the mind, but actually just that sense of just the act of drinking and sipping tea, which isn't caffeine filled, just brings you back into yourself and brings you back into, where am I right now? What is it I'm doing? What does I want to do? So drink a nice cup of tea. Number 9 is positive thinking. I'm still holding this lovely leaf. Isn't it beautiful? I love leaves. And they remind us about letting go, don't they? Letting go of what you don't need anymore. Letting that leaf go. and putting it back to the earth, because there's a lot we don't really need. We accumulate a lot in this world that we live in right now. It's about accumulation, possession, ownership. And really, you don't really own anything because you're not going to take it with you when you go. So, letting things go. Stop worrying so much. It's hard, I know that, but positive thinking. Create positive affirmations. Start your day with a positive thing about yourself. I am wonderful and I'm going to achieve things today. I'm going to go into this meeting today and I'm going to make it. I'm going to smash it, you know? Or I'm just going to be working on my fitness today, and you know what? I am fit and I'm strong and I'm confident. And you start repeating this to yourself. Repeating something just 6 times will start to retrain your brain. So if you're in a negative thinking cycle, you can retrain your brain just by creating positive affirmations every day. 6 times at a time, or 6 times throughout the day. And do it for a week, and I guarantee you see what happens, because as you create positive affirmations, you change the energy field around you. And then what will happen is things start responding to you and mirroring what you're feeling. Again, do this and just see how things shift in that week of positive affirmations. These are all things you can do, and you can do them apart from maybe buying a few herbs with somebody. You can do all these. They're there, they're accessible. This natural world, Mother Nature, we are so much part of her. She's there, and she's giving, and she's loving. So tune into that love. If you don't feel loved, come here, because this is one of the most loving forces that there is. So I wish you much love. I wish you a peaceful, harmonious, stress-free life, but also reality. Life will always have some stress, and maybe loving it at the same time and saying, stress is normal, it's okay, not being afraid of it, loving what you feel, whatever you feel. It diffuses that fear, it diffuses the stress. Rather than trying to push stuff away, welcome everything in and make it part of you. And love it for everything it is, because it's your journey and you're fantastic way. Wish you an amazing day, and I'll see you very soon. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please do. It would be lovely, because I love making these videos and I love reaching out to people. Have a lovely day.